I want to start off and play a song for y'all. Oh, I don't. Let me get to it first. Right there. My glasses.
This has gotta stop. Enough is enough. I can't take this BS any longer. It's gone far enough. You wanna claim my soul? You'll have to come and break down this door. I knew that something was going on wrong when you started laying down the law. I can't move my hands. I break out in sweat. I wanna cry. Can't take it anymore. This has gotta stop. Enough is enough. I can't take this BS any longer. It's gone far enough. You wanna claim my soul? You'll have to come and break down this door. I've been around a long, long time. Seen it all, and I'm used to being free. I know who I am. Try to do what's right. So lock me up. Throw away the key. But this has gotta stop. Enough is enough. I can't take this BS any longer. It's gone far enough. You wanna claim my soul? You'll have to come and break down this door. Thinking of my kids, what's left for them, and then what's coming down the road. The light in the tunnel could be the southbound train. Lord, please help them with their load. This has gotta stop. Enough is enough. I can't take this BS any longer. It's gone far enough. You wanna claim my soul? You'll have to come and break down this door.
Good morning, you guys.
Enough is enough. I can't take.
You're grumpy today? Aw, Travis.
You wanna claim my soul?
I'm grumpy too.
You'll have to come and break down this door.
Let's be grumpy together. Lily, Nan, RD. David Gobin. Hey, buddy. Travis, you were first. Travis, you are quick on the draw, McGraw, man. You are pretty good for a tech. You know what you say. I'm not going to say it. All right, maybe if I don't play the whole song, they won't ban it, right? There's the end of it. I bet that he is probably okay with sharing that. What do you think? But it's very possible, you guys, that my channel will get a strike for it. So that was worth it, though. It's worth it, right? That's why we do it. Good. Hey, Workin'. Man, I've been thinking about you. How are you? I have some friends in Tennessee now. Really good people. Really good people. I don't know how close to Nashville they are, but I know my girlfriend Candace watches me, and they're doing a house flip in Tennessee. And you know what's cool is a lot of the Liberty Warriors. Let's wreck this train. Well, I have to leave at, I'll be back on later with my nurse friend, Genevieve, because I stream with her every week. And excuse me. It's so great to give her a voice and her husband a voice, because they're really one of the main reasons why I'm doing what I do. Genevieve and Chuck are the true living legends. They are actually, they put me to shame, you guys. They do. They are the ones who fight night and day. They never stop. And just watching her in action. Friday, Justin and I were watching her, and people pull up to the courthouse all day long to go into the courthouse, and so she's right there. She's got her Ziploc baggie with her recipes, which, by the way, you guys, the Corona Fear Tonic is a legit recipe. It will make you feel better, and it's an excellent recipe. And I gotta upload it on a Google Doc and try to share it without sharing my whole hard drive, which apparently I did the other day when I was trying to share a special. Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby.
I'm on live right now, so come say hi.
Only to you.
I knew she wouldn't. Her hair's wild, but you're pretty in pink.
Yeah.
She's gonna kiss me. My Mama.
My baby.
How are you?
I'm good. Hi.
That's all you get.
You
You could give him a smile. Come on, you look great. This is my mama, you guys.
Hi.
Yep. Hi, Mom. Travis says hi. Travis is my friend from West Virginia. You'll meet him real soon.
Okay.
You're what you up to?
I gotta do some laundry.
She does my husband's laundry, you guys.
He does everything for me.
He does everything for her.
Everything.
He's like married to two women, me and my mama.
Right.
Although he takes care of our daughter and our son and all our employees and everybody. His brother, he's going to go be with Paul in Minnesota. I married the kindest man in the world. Sorry, ladies. I got him. I'm sure y'all have great, kind men just like that. If you have a man that has Jesus in him, you can't go wrong. That's what I tell these young ladies today. Like, don't bother. If the guy ain't God-fearing, he will never answer to anyone else. He will be his own God, and he will expect you to serve him. So I've seen it again and again. And I knew my husband before he was as God-fearing as he is, not in a bad way, God-fearing, in a beautiful way. Like, God's done everything for us. And this is our way of giving back to him, to the Creator, that we love him first and then we love each other the best. It's the only way to really do it that I know of that works. And I've tried a lot of different things. I was looking for something. I just played Eric Clapton's song. Did you see that new one?
No, it takes me a while to get up here now.
You walked, huh?
I have to stop at the she shed and rest.
Oh, I see. She stops at the shed and rests. So anyway, let's see. I'm going to leave I better jump off at about 11:15. I'm going to put the link in if anyone wants to get on panel with me. I know what I want to talk about. I don't really have a lot of things lined up. There is one thing I want to share with you guys that there's a couple things, excuse me, I want to share with you. Mama, could you fill up my water glass over there, please, and bring it to me? Thank you. One of them is this New York State Senate bill that was proposed. I'm going to show you by who. Is Hoylman, this guy right here. And you see this guy, Brad Hoylman. Okay, let me share with you what Brad Hoylman wrote in this Senate bill. This isn't. No, she's just got something in her nasal thing. Heidi does that too. The sister Jack Russell Dachshund mix. They're always, gagging on themselves. I don't know why. There she goes again. My cousin gave me Libby first, and then her girls missed her. I had the daddy. I had the Slinky. He was the dachshund. My cousin had the Jack Russell. She was the mama. She was all white, wired hair, and Slinky was a dapple, long hair. Anyway, we had these babies. Excuse me. And she brought me the dog my mom has first. Then her daughters missed it too much, and they wanted her back. So then I got a different dog, Heidi, which is my most loyal dog today. She is she loves me. She's very faithful. Okay, no more joking. Let me go get back to business here. Okay, so this is the scary part, you guys. This is very, very scary. What is in this bill? This is New York. The good thing is New York is, let me see what Workin says. Let me get a Mountain Dew. I'll come visit with you. Dude, you're going to be here before you know it, Travis. I know it. It was good to see you, Dion. I have to go for now. We'll catch up with you again. I hope everyone has an awesome, blessed day. All right, Workin. Good to see you too, buddy. I was worried about you. All right, listen to this, okay? This is not a past legislation. This is a bill, which if you've been following me for any time recently, like at all, you'll know that I try to explain the difference between orders, mandates, guidelines, rules, protocols, procedures. That's a Peggy Hall thing. That was one of the first videos she ever did, was trying to teach citizens of California the difference between past legislation and mandates that, who was putting out all the time. So this is a bill which is definitely closer than mandates, orders, guidelines, because it's this close to being past legislation. Okay, so it's very dangerous. Now let's listen to this. An act to amend the education law. Okay, this thing overlaps so many different areas. Pay attention. This is a bill for New York. I'm going to start from the beginning. Sorry. This is S7320. Okay. It says here, relates to the definition of administration with respect to immunization to prevent blah, blah for children between 2 and 18 years of age. Okay. And what it says here is this is an act to amend the education law in relation to the definition of administration with respect to immunization to prevent that illness so that just repeats, sorry. This bill would allow pharmacists to administer an FDA approved vacation against it between 2 and 18. Let me tell you something. Here in Humboldt County at the McKinleyville High School, we had a mom go in and get the paperwork and speak to she said she went in when they set up the clinic here for 12-year-olds. And the media told everybody that this was approved for authorized. Well, approved. They use the words authorized when it really isn't. They use the words approved. Doesn't matter. The point is they made the public believe that this was safe and that it was authorized for 12-year-olds. Okay. They set up clinics in our high schools. And when we went to McKinleyville, this mom went in and she got all the paperwork for it. And I have all 9 pages of it on my hard drive. I can share it with you anytime. Every single page of that paperwork said that this was for 16 years and up. And not only that, when she went in there and asked to speak with a doctor or nurse in the facility, there was none. They told her there were only pharmacists here. So, they're already doing this in California. And I don't know if that's lawful. We sure didn't think that was a good idea. If one of those children were to suffer a reaction, there was no one on site to help them with that. So that was just really egregious to us. We were, good morning, Shep. Right, Travis? I know, buddy. Okay, so what this says here is Section 1 of the bill amends the definition administer, okay, found in blah, 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 education law. If you want to find it, it's there for you, sections and subdivisions. To authorize pharmacists to administer an FDA approved, to children 2 and 18. Now listen to this, okay? Pursuant to a patient-specific order or a non-patient specific regimen ordered by a physician or certified nurse practitioner. Okay. Now, keep with me. Okay. Pharmacists administered vacations have been a key component of New York's distribution plan, particularly in neighborhoods and parts of the state where pharmacies are a primary healthcare option. Oh, yeah, it's really an option when you're shoving it down everyone's throat and putting passports in and telling them you can't shop there, huh? This legislation would expand pharmacists' ability to administer these medicines to children as young as 2 years old once the FDA has authorized it. Do you understand that that means they haven't? Okay, this bill was put up August 10th, I believe. I don't see the date here. It should be here. But that's not even the most important part. August 9th. August 9th. This is the most important part, you guys. This is the state of New York, okay? This is the part that scared the living crap out of me right here. The direct application of an immunization agent to children between the ages of 2 and 18 years old, whether by injection, ingestion, inhalation, or any other means, pursuant to a patient-specific order or non-patient-specific regimen prescribed or ordered by a physician or certified nurse practitioner who has a practice site in the county or adjoining county in which this immunization is administered, for immunization to prevent influenza and medications required for emergency treatment of anaphylaxis resulting from such immunization, and for immunization to prevent for children between the ages of 2 and 18 as authorized by the United States Food and Drug Administration or recommended by the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices for Centered Control and Prevention. These people, I have no words, okay? You know what? Figure it out for yourself. I don't hold anybody's hand here on the channel. I have some things to say about some things someone had to say to me yesterday on a channel that is our family channel, our hub channel, our place to go to emotionally support each other, right? And this stupid bot, can I get rid of this? Oh, that's just a bot. I don't want to be famous. That's from Twitch, I think. Or maybe it's, I don't even know. I don't even care. Hi, K Nation. Hi, Monty. You guys know yesterday that it was, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how to deal with the people whose intensity level is at like a 2 or 3. And it's even with some of my good friends here in Humboldt County who've been along my side, and lately, you know, maybe they're just taking a step away because they don't want to align themselves with people that are as passionate as me or as vocal as me, or will go out and call people out. And you know what? That's fine. My thing is this: I am not looking to change other people. I don't try to change other people. I was going to share some things. I hope I can find them. If I can't, my husband's still here. I'm going to make him help me find it. I'll tell you a little story about marriage counseling, okay? So my husband and I did some marriage counseling. Hey, Travis is coming in. Maybe I'll pause that story. Hey, Travis, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm good. How are you today?
Well, you know, just like you, grumpy.
Well, don't think you're fighting alone.
I know I'm not. I got the whole family, right?
Yes, you do. You have yes, you do.
And what you doing? What are you up to? You driving today? Why are you so grumpy? You were up too late, weren't you? Hosting that late night show.
Yeah, I was up till 3. Trying to turn my camera on. I'm driving again.
Hi, sweetie. Good to see your face.
I'm making my last move for the week, I hope. Then I gotta go. I gotta go back to Chicago and
look at you. I love it. I love it, Travis. It's so cool. I need me one of them. So
yeah,
what are you doing?
Hang it up there.
What are you doing?
I'm moving the rest of my crap, and then probably this weekend I got to go back to Chicago. I guess the dog's not doing well.
Uh-oh.
She's grumpy and doesn't like it. I don't know. She's treated so well. I just can't believe it. So
She misses
hopefully,
you, huh?
I guess so. You know, she's been abused, and I guess she's rejecting the change again.
Oh, no.
And I won't do that to her. So I guess sometime this weekend I'm gonna go back to Chicago and pick her up with the intentions of stopping and having dinner with Ken Carson.
No way. Is he in Chicago? No, he's in Ohio, right?
Yeah, he's in Ohio, but I think it's
Travis gonna train wreck on my
Columbus,
show.
isn't he?
I'm here.
No, not Columbus.
Cincinnati,
I
no.
No, it's on up north.
Anyway, he's gonna drive over to see you.
No, I'm gonna drive up there. I'm gonna drive up and see him. I think I can make it on my way.
Hi, Verdi. I love Chicago. You know that's my hometown.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Chicago. The people don't drive nice there.
No, it's only fun like if you have money and you're staying at the Palmer House, and
there you go.
You know, it's like Taste of Chicago's on in the summer, and Grant Park is concerts, and people are in their bathing suits on Lake Michigan. You know, it seems like those days of old are gone, but that was where we spent all our time. My husband and I, when we were dating, was just going to the beach. We didn't spend no money. We didn't have no money. But now,
well, here's what
back,
I'll say about Chicago. I'll say about Chicago is it's a very nice place to visit.
Lily, I know. Yes, we have a lot of friends from Chicago, and that's what a lot of people say about Chicago. It's a very nice place to visit and get the heck out of. Get out of Dodge. One of the things I want to do next time I go is we go like tourists now, even though it's in our blood. We grew up there. All that food is in our blood. My DNA is made up of Chicago. Like you know, but I want to go. We want to go back, and we want to do a riverboat cruise and it's all the architectural buildings tour, you know, and so that'd be really cool. But so I wonder, you can't get your dog back. Why did you? I know you had to give your dogs up, but did you? Is it you can't have him in your new place? Is that not enough?
Well, I don't know what the deal is. The guy, I don't think he really cares for dogs much. I don't know. He maybe he had a bad experience and he's scared of them, but he just, you know, he didn't want a bunch of dogs running around up there, and it's going to be hard to do. They don't have a fence or anything up there, but maybe I can build her a fence and let her do her thing.
Well, you know what you can also do for like $600. We could take up a little collection. The family could take up a little collection, and you could get a little kennel that's already all enclosed. You don't have to build nothing. You get her little dog house. It's not the greatest, but I mean, if she wants to be with you, and then what? And then when you're traveling, I imagine you could take her with you, and then right?
Oh yeah, she loves to go for a ride.
She's heartbroken. Yeah, she's heartbroken.
Yeah,
she's probably not eating. I mean, those dogs.
I don't know.
She's loyal to you, Travis. And you talk nothing. You talk about those dogs so much too. I'd love to see you get her back. I'd pitch in. I could pitch in $100 for a kennel for you, buddy. I sure would. Sure would.
I love my babies.
Yes, and
I know where Waukegan is.
Right. Yeah, Waukegan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I know we got so many. It was crazy when we used to rent this house out. I call my she shed now. It's really, it's a 2-bedroom mobile. It's got kitchen and a bathroom and all this, but it's all knotty pine wood inside. So when you come visit with me, you'll even have your own little place to stay. It's great.
Oh wow.
And, yeah.
What if I don't leave? I just homestead on you.
No one ever wants to leave. They gotta go though. They gotta go. I tell them, well, then work on building your own tiny house. You know.
There you go.
Take a walk down to Mom's and go see what hers looks like. So, but I forgot what I was talking about. I'm sorry. You'd be happy to donate. Yes, Kay would donate for a dog kennel. We'll help you out, Travis. You know. And if your new landlord has any kind of heart at all, and you just talking to them and letting them know what's, how this dog that you're going to maybe have to deal with her temporarily, maybe,
Right.
and tell him until you can find her home. And then he would see, not trying to manipulate him or anything, but you could honestly just say you're going to try again. And I mean,
Oh, yeah.
when somebody sees somebody's dog with them, I had a lot of people move on my property that never had dogs, and we would always allow people to have dogs. And so a lot of people would leave here. They had got a dog while they were here. And of course, it's harder for them to find a place. But especially with pit bulls, they're hard. They're very hard. So Monty's here. Well, my humble peeps, I don't even know if any of my humble peeps tune in. It's mostly Liberty. Hey, Monty, good morning. How are you? Got to find your voice, Monty. We can't hear you, darling.
Whoops, I was muted.
There you are.
I was just jumping in here to let y'all know I just watched Jeff Riddle's video.
Uh-oh.
He heard from Craig. They are okay. The house is okay.
Great.
He doesn't know the details yet. He doesn't know all the details yet, but he knows they are okay. The house is okay. Cell towers have been down and stuff, and that's why he wasn't able to hear from him up until just shortly.
That's at least good news. So fantastic. I'm glad to hear it's so far so good. We'll keep him in our prayers.
I was just letting y'all know.
Yeah, thank you. I meant to mention Craig first thing. You know what, though? I do know about tornadoes from watching them, and Katrina. The worst of it isn't yet. The worst of it is the flooding. The worst of it will be the surge. The surge will happen, and so we got to keep praying. It's like this false safety for at least a week until. I hear you, Southern Patriot. I got to look this up too. My state is California. So thank you, Monty. I do. Let's say a quick prayer for Craig and that. Okay. God, I just pray for my brother, Craig, and his wife and all the people. I do have my husband's cousin, Perry's got a house there still. We have loved ones there, Lord. Your people are there. We pray you protect them, give them wisdom and clarity in how to deal with every day that comes, God. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Right, so yeah, it's crazy, scary to think about the eye's over and it's going over land, but dang, those things, there are a lot of problem after, right? You guys know it.
I'm hoping and praying the ones I've already been hearing calling out for help that's stuck in their houses. I hope they get out. Oh yeah.
Yes. And the people that, believe it or not, there are some people that are just completely unaware of the situation around them. And that's what breaks my heart and that's what I'm going to segue into what I want to talk about. These disabled people that, like my brother-in-law yesterday, I shared an interview with him. He's gone to Minnesota today. He's going to have surgery on his hand because he had a stroke and they misdiagnosed him. And, he's been a mess. He would get on the floor and every limb of his body, I'm gonna look that up. I promise, SoCal Patriot, would go in a spasm. Okay, so, and he just was a mess. And so I'm really, if you follow me already, you know that I also do a lot of self research on health and stuff, right? When I went to Chicago last time and I stayed with my cousin Tracy, she nicknamed me Dr. Deanna by day 2. She's like, here I come with all my essential oils, and I'm telling her about all this stuff. And, I'm no doctor, but I think all of our health, everyone is different. Every one of our bodies is different. We are not cookie cutter made, especially me. I'm a woman, very much so. And you are men, very much so. I got different issues than you guys do, clearly. So, I mean, why are we pretending that all of a sudden what's right for one is right for everybody? This mentality is what's driving me crazy. Yeah. And yesterday, and that's why I love talking to Justin, because he's got a channel. I'm going to share his channel. I shared it last night on Liberty real quick, but Justin's channel is Humboldt Truth Teller. I'm on his channel, you guys. And he's got some backups if they do take me down for that Eric Clapton video. He's got like Humboldt Truth Teller up to 5. So just look for me there. And the thing is with Justin and all his videos, he's all over Big Pharma, right? He's all over Big Pharma and all their junk. And so he uploads a lot of videos here, and I'm going to drop the link for you guys. One of my favorite ones is about fluoride. He's got on, I'm not sharing, am I? I'm not sharing. Who's breathing? Are you working out, Monty? It sounds like you're pumping iron over there. What are you doing? What
I'm
is
muted.
going on? You're muted? What? All right,
Yeah.
here's Justin's channel. I'm going to drop this link, you guys. But he's got one of the latest I've seen. It's been a while since I watched, but it's a video on fluoride. It's 3 minutes. And it's just one of the most blatant things that Big Pharma does to us, right? With what they put in our water, they put it in our toothpaste. We need a whole aisle dedicated to toothpaste with fluoride in it. Like, it's just, and I've used fluoride for years. I lost Travis. Is he froze? Are you there, Travis? I think I lost Travis. Anyway, he's got a lot of videos here. Am I froze or is he froze? Who's froze? No, I'm not froze, right? Okay, so Monty, are you there?
Oh,
there you are,
Yes.
Travis. Okay. And let me drop that bill and let me
Going
go
through the
look.
bad spots.
I'm going to look for that bill Southern Patriots dropping for me. Can you drop me the link to it, Southern Patriot, or just the info? It's so much easier if you could drop me the link than if I go searching for it. But I would.
I had an interesting conversation yesterday, Deanna, with the nurse, and
okay, tell me about it.
I guess Big Pharma hasn't made any new pharmaceutical stuff for many, many years. I haven't had a chance to look that up, but they're using all the same medications they have for years and years, just using it in different combinations. So that was very interesting to me.
Yes. Well, also we've heard that they're not haven't we heard that they're not making any more mint coins and stuff for a while? There've been coin shortages. I mean, the whole
what's the purpose? What? I mean, they're scaring people with coins now. If you're looking at a collapse.
No, but look at this. If you're looking at the bigger picture and it's a central banking system collapse, right? If we're talking black hat, white hat, which at this point, honestly, I just feel like you're a sellout or you're not, right? But let's say for fun, for poops and giggles, okay, let's say that there is still we're still gonna look at these states and these tallies, right? And something's gonna come of it. If that were true, then it makes sense to me that I know one thing. We do have the globalist corporate America, the power that is in Washington, D.C., that is a foreign entity, is what did the thieving and is the criminals and is what has their fingers in and has infiltrated our government entities such as the public health, board of supervisors, city councils, right? These fraud people, they embezzle our money from we the people. So we the people, Chuck stood up at Lowe's. He didn't get arrested. Good for you, buddy. I love it when you guys stand up. We the people, I'll show you this guy here. I watched this guy here over in Reading, and he was talking about Newsom is in sedition. And so this is the Red, White, and Blueprints podcast, and they're the ones leading the way. I've shared about them, what they are doing a lot of times. And this was about Jefferson's state of mind. Let's just hear him for a minute.
After an hour, I felt like I'd known him forever. It's amazing how someone can talk about things complicated like a constitution or complicated like liberty. At least it sounds complicated, but make everything so understandable.
Very simple.
So the idea was to create a smaller state because we didn't have representation in the
He's
state of
talking about the
California.
Jefferson state of mind. So
Cal-
that's why I was wearing this hat today. I got a couple books on it. I'm trying to learn it. It's still a movement. A lot of people don't think there's any hope for it, but there is, of course, because if this is how I see it in Humboldt County, we have, oh man, it's the same problem with Liberty that we're getting now. Okay. You have all these different groups of people, and then you have all their different issues that they're concerned about. And medical sovereignty right now is the one thing most of us can all agree on, because most of us are not for the government telling us how to take care of our health and to
Right.
shove opioids down our throat and all their pills and all their garbage food that doesn't do anything to help our health. These people could give a crap about people.
Yep.
They just do not care. I was thinking the other day, my mom had to get cigarettes and she had to go to CVS, and then she had to go to she wanted to go to the cigarette store closed an hour early. So she's like, where can I go? I said, oh, we can go to Murphy's Market. They sell cigarettes too. They're a grocery store. But the pharmacies now got this facade. They took the cigarettes out of the pharmacies, 5-10 years ago? So they could appear to be so, oh, we care about your health so much. We're going to take cigarettes out of here. Yeah, well, all your other crap in there is garbage too. The only thing I know that can keep and maintain a UTI from staying away is D-Manos, and no pharmacy in this town sells it at all. They sell their crap garbage to you and hope you go to the hospital and get go to your kidneys. I've had it happen over and over. Why do you think I have to search my own health? I had a $5,000 ER bill from the hospital for a UTI infection. For 5 hours, I sat in the hospital.
Wow.
Okay, they gave me Azo to numb my bladder. Oh, now I know how to buy that myself. Thank you very much. And it spread to my kidneys, but they didn't talk to me about take D-Manos. D-Manos will flush your kidneys. This is something for your seniors, for your pets. It's called D-Manos. Matter of fact, since I'm talking about it so much, I'm going to drop a link. It's one of the first blogs I ever did on my website, because the website was only for building the tiny house. I started the website for sharing about the mom's tiny house that we built. And then I'm like, well, this is a really big deal, this UTI stuff. So that blog is my website. That's my personal website. And that has 3 links from other bloggers that I learned from after somebody told me at a hair salon, at my friend Annie's hair salon, that about D-Manos. That's how I learned about such a critical health tip from a hippie girl. Okay. So this is why I'm sharing too, because I'm not a doctor, but you know what? It's kept me out of the ER for 5 to 10 years now. So how's that? Does that matter to anybody? It matters to me. It's just so ridiculous that we look to these Justin calls the doctors butchers. They wear those butcher coats. Some of them are doing good things. Yeah, these meds are made for the purpose of destroying our vital organs. Well, yeah, I mean,
well, how many people do you know that aren't on some kind of medication, for crying out loud?
My husband and me aren't.
I don't get
But I'm saying, as a general population.
Look at my mother. She'll tell you.
Hi.
Tell him, Mama.
I don't get enough.
She don't get enough. She loves the drugs. She loves the pills. She's the one that when I was telling the cop, he's like, well, businesses can do what they want. He's telling me at one point. He tells me I could sue him in one breath, and then he tells me in another breath that the businesses can do what they want. And I said, no, they can't. What if they said that this is a Peggy Hall thing? Okay, credit to Peggy Hall. What if they said that they discovered that when their customers do a line of cocaine first, they have a most enjoyable shopping experience in their store? And my mom says, I'd be back every week. Crazy 70s hippie mama. Mama's the hippie. She's
back every week.
She'd be back every week, she told him. She don't do cocaine
Uh.
today, but I know she did a lot of it back in the 70s. Yeah, she's that mom. She beat the hell out of me too, but I survived. And she was proud of it. She's still proud of it. She'll come on here and tell you how thick that paddle was.
My mama wielded a 1x2, and you better watch it.
You better. Look at these kids today. I was watching. I'm going to share. I've got a fun one. I wanted to share one of my favorite sources is this guy. He is Black Conservative Patriot. Any of you guys ever watch him? Never see him? Okay, so I caught him back when oh gosh, when was it? Oh, this isn't his. This is DC Short. So yeah, here's your kids today. These kids, this is classrooms today because they're not beat with a paddle. Okay, that's what's up. Not how to beat your kids with a paddle. We disciplined our kids in love. We didn't be angry at them.
Me either.
You can raise your children where you don't have to spank them.
That's right.
Not
You can.
I
Not me, apparently, is what Mom said. Not
Me neither.
Deanna. Right, not Travis either. Chucky was good growing up. Hey, buddy.
Oh,
I know. I can't even hardly stand to watch it. They beat the crap out of each other here. I grew up watching this. You know, this is your schools. She's pounding the hell out of this girl. Yeah, watch it. This is what they want. This is what's going to happen in our schools. We're all imploding like this. They are out of control. I mean, come on. This is where you're going to send your kids to. Oh, here's a good one too.
Negative COVID.
Here's California for you.
Long line out here, but apparently this is just one of many schools that are having this situation this morning. Now these kids, like I said, they have to show proof of a negative test actually before they get into the school today. This line almost around the block. Hope these kids get to class on time.
Sky 2 was just over John Marshall High School in Los Feliz moments ago. As you can
California is
see,
such a mess. What a disgrace. How disgusting. You all make me sick. Every parent should be here standing up for their kid instead of dropping them off to stand in a
Sky 2 also saw
disgusting line.
High school in
What the hell? This one was really disgusting too. The poor tuba kid at the end.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh my gosh. There's a tuba player in here, you guys. He's like this in the thing. What are we doing to our kids? I'm sorry. You know, did they not realize this is not going on everywhere? They think they're so special, don't they? Look at this. I can't even handle it, you guys. It's so ridiculous to me. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to play this whole thing. It's 4 minutes, so.
I'm wondering, this is my classroom. I have a rather large classroom compared to the other classrooms in our
Turn it
building.
faster.
But I have 28 desks in here right now. If we go back 5 days a week, I'll have 30 or 32 with the kids coming back from virtual. This is the middle seat of the back row of my classroom. This is their view of the board.
You sending your kid to this kind of school?
We have a classroom of 28 desks set up
Not me.
to where school.
No way.
And see.
They just
Never.
said partitions are worse. They make
I'm
it
still trying to
worse.
figure out
Well, yeah,
how
they're
to do my
breathing all their
Yeah.
own carbon dioxide.
how I'm supposed to hear my students when they're in the back of the room wearing a mask behind all this plexiglass.
Oh, and they got to wear. Oh, look at this. They're backwards dancing with a face diaper on their face. I'm sick of it. I am so sick of this. At the end, that guy, he looked like Mr. Bean. I'll drop that link for you guys so you can all get as angry as me if you want to. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about yesterday. Some of you guys were in the room when I was reprimanded by one of my brothers, by Monty. You better believe it, Chuck. There ain't no way I would have had my kids in any of these schools in the last year and a half. I'm sorry. We're all supposed to be graceful, whatever decisions parents are making. No, at this point, at public school, you just, you know, you're going to drop your kid off at a public school. You're letting the government indoctrinate your children. You are possibly going to have them taken a V without your consent. Is that really worth the risk to you? I got some good friends who are doing it, and I'm sorry, they know I would never do it. And I would watch your kids for you girls if you want. You could bring them up to me. I just can't stand it. So what is this here? Who is this? Nan, what I've researched found is doctors know that mixing a different meds are supposed to be discussed before adding a med. Before one gets V, they're asking what drug people are. No, they're not. No, they're just, they're letting the pharmacists do it. When they set up all these clinics all over my town, like I told you, it wasn't everybody. Personally, if I weren't a student, I could learn that environment. No doubt. Chuck, I'm not worried about having a bad day, and I'm not apologetic whatsoever. I'm about to go off even more. This is my channel now, and I'm going to rebuttal on it because
there you go.
Here's the thing. I've had it. I've absolutely had it. And what people don't understand is we are all at different levels of the seriousness of the situation.
Yes.
And my level is a screaming freaking 10 here. Okay. It is. It's like, it's a 9.5. I mean, to me, where is concentration camps? They already set up the local, what is it, Redwood Acres once with the fake hospital. They left it up for 2 months. They couldn't get enough dead people in there if they tried. They counted every person that was dying in a convalescent hospital that was 70, 80 years old, dying of cancer and everything else they were dying of. They counted them as Ovid K, Asians pay. So, we've had 60 deaths here, Travis. You know how many mom and pops we've lost? I know it's been over 60. I know both those numbers are the same, but that's where we're at. We had 59 deaths, and I know a few months ago we've lost at least 60, and I'm sure the number's going to just keep climbing and will continue to climb because these idiots are the ones out here saying, no, if you don't wear the this or you don't have the this, you can't come out of our store. No, I'm pissed off about it, and I'm not. You know what? Mike doesn't expect me to come on his show and be perfect, and he doesn't expect me to not tell my feelings on that show, like telling somebody, congratulations to all you perfectly poised people. I'm over you all. Okay. I can say that if I want to. And I don't, and because the person who said what they said to me, I watched them last week leave the room for a second, and people were like, yeah, we want him to pray when he comes back. He comes back and was vulgar, cuss. They didn't get a prayer out of him. Did I reprimand my friend? Did I go in there and tell him, hey, you're not sounding like a good representation of Christ right now, brother? Did I do that to him? No, I didn't. You know why? Because people are allowed to be who they are. And it is none of my damn business, none of my business to represent what or to be perfect for people. You want the tanks, you want the frontliners. I got this problem here too on a small scale with Humboldt County. We're going to have it with Liberty. It's already happening. You've got these other channels, you got people bickering and gossiping and nitpicking. And guess what? I told Mike, I'm your girl when you need me to, when you need someone to call these people out. He goes, yeah, you're my protector. I know. I don't like people calling him a 3-year-old. I don't like people saying there's too much testosterone on the panel. I don't like people saying you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Don't talk to me like that. I am a 50-year-old woman, and I don't answer to nobody but Jesus, my husband, my mother, my kids. My trusted people are the people that allow me to be myself and would never reprimand me and embarrass me publicly.
Well, there's no reason for that kind of stuff. Is my thing. We can disagree on something, but we can be respectful. What's wrong with people? everybody's getting set in their own mindsets where if you don't believe exactly what they believe and do it the way done, then they're just going to be, then you're just a bad person. And don't work like that.
Well, we've all been trained that way, right? I mean, we've kind of all been. I have those automatic reactions, and I'm sure you do too, Travis. Where, a lot of times my first reaction is not my favorite, and I have to think it through. I did it last night with Oh no, and Chuck is right. I was very sorry about what happened in your show, Travis. I got mad at Kim Young because she was like, "You need a break," and she was trying to be super sweet and really loving. And I know she didn't mean anything. And I was in a bad place. I was in her advice was not wrong. I just said, no, I don't. You saw me. I threw my hat off. I'm like, oh no, hell no. Just like Chuck telling me that we all have days. I was thinking about how it was on Liberties, but then I just remembered about when I got really upset because I felt like, you know what happened? I'm going to be honest with you. Uh-oh, I'm losing Travis. Dang it. Look at you all pixelated.
I can still hear you.
Right on. So yesterday, my puppy had tore into my third pair of shoes. She broke a strap on my pretty red shoes. Okay. And I had left it. I guess they were on the floor. So my he's showing me my pretty red shoes. And he's like, and I'm looking at it and I can see that it's destroyed. And I know this is my third freaking pair of shoes this dog is destroyed. And my shoes aren't cheap shoes because I have a size 11 wide. Every pair of shoes I own is either 80 or $100. You know what I mean? So this dang dog, this little puppy, my little Shasta Ruka, has destroyed another pair. So my husband's at me and he's going, you can't leave your shoes on the floor. If you leave your shoes on the floor, she's going to destroy your shoes. And I'm just getting livid. I'm like, we're going to go watch a movie. I left your channel. Remember, I left your show and I'm like, I'm going to go spend time with my husband. And well, that's what happened. And then I came back. I'm like, well, I don't feel like watching the show now. I was too pissed off. I got too pissed off that he was lecturing me about my damn shoes that I've lost now to the dog, 3 pairs. You know what that's called? Learning the hard way. And when you're learning the hard way, you sure the heck don't need somebody lecturing you the easy way. Oh, too late. It's too late. Like, I got it. I got it. So to be honest, if my friend Kim wants to understand better the situation, that's what happened. And so I was boiling from being lectured by my husband, right, about my shoes. And then I come in and someone else had lectured me in Liberty's show, right, and told me that I don't even remember what he said. All I remember is it hurt a lot. And when I came in your show and I was upset, that's what I was upset about, because it wasn't just that he called me out for being pissy, which I was. It was that is where I go for emotional support. And I know other people do too. And he was feeling like I'm not being very good with this person who wants to talk about kissing her flag and also telling us how to do it when we go to the board of supervisors meeting, lecturing us how to freaking act like we don't know. Okay. Do you understand where I'm going with all this? I don't need lectures from these people. You know what? They need me. You all need me more than I need your damn lecture, because I will go in the building when you're all at war and battle. Your little cussing words and your little PC baloney isn't going to matter nothing. You will be behind us. We will be the ones leading the charge. Right. And you healers can hang out in the back and heal us up when we get the crap beat out of us like we do all the time. All the time. You get beat up. Mike gets beat up every day now, I'm sure. Every day.
I can't imagine.
You get beat up every day. I get beat up every day. I'm going to go. I gotta go real soon, because I'm going to go be with those 2 people that have gotten beat up since August 2020 they are the ones, they're the pillars of the wellness for the movement in Humboldt County. She's a nurse for 42 years. This woman, she can't sleep. She hears all the stories, and this town gives her no respect. Our media doesn't talk to her or the doctors that oppose this at all. And that should be a shame to, I don't get these people that want to persecute us for trying to share a different narrative. Justin, last week we shared, Justin and I did a stream. You guys have to go find this stream where he shared some parents put together a simpler VAERS website, okay? Because you know how theirs is. You got to jump through that hoop and this hoop and that hoop and this hoop, okay? And what we've discovered is there are 500 deaths a day on their very underreported website. We all know there's literally 1 to 10% getting reported on that website, okay? So if it's so underreported, you're talking about 500 deaths a day. My intensity level is much higher than those who choose to lecture me. Okay, you can lecture, but it's not going to change me, what I'm going through. And I am going through reacting with my community and with my family. Liberty Warrior Nation is my family. And these people are my support. Mike is one of my best friends, and I'm one of his. He loves me because I pray for him all the time. And I pray for this movement. And we sacrifice and serve people in this movement because we love them. And hey, you're back. And that's what
I'm driving through the mountains over here. I'm sorry.
I'm going to share your channel really quick before I hang up. I love your show at night. You're growing so fast.
Well, thank you.
Now you're ready. You ready to do your monetization, right, friend?
I'm waiting on YouTube. It's all done.
Oh yeah. Aw.
Yeah. I'm at the final step.
So
yep.
Excited.
Yeah, I hope we
Because
can keep it
now-
up because I really want to do some good things with the channel. I really do. I want to go help people.
You already
You know,
do a lot of good things.
Huh?
Yeah. You already do a lot of good things because you're able to, you give a lot of people voice and the comfort that they can't, excuse me, they don't have that. And Liberty's show is so big now, you know? So you guys, this is Travis's channel here. He calls his shows train wrecks often because, why, Travis? Why do you call your shows train wrecks, honey?
I can crash a train better than anybody I know, more times than anybody I know.
If you guys are looking for a place to, yeah, it's fun. If you're looking for a place to hang out at night and be able to just talk real, you know, that's what I love about Mike and the family is that we all straight shoot. We're all straight shooters. And, but hi, Robert. But you know, these people that want to come in and lecture us and tell us how to live, I'm telling you what, I'm unleashed about that all. I'm done. They're going to hear from me pretty soon. I have to formulate my thoughts classier and more graceful and more intelligent. Before I went on the show last night, I was in the waiting room for a hot minute, and I was too upset. You know, when I went in your show and you're like, you're blowing your nose. I was in Liberty's chat. I was in the backstage, and I was going to go on, and I was going to have a thing to say to you know who and to everybody. Like,
see, I missed all that because I was cooking. I'm sorry. I would have.
That's all right. It was not. No, it was only in the chat. It was just something said in the chat, and I retreated. I felt a little bit. You know, I have a hard time with rejection, and you've said that too. You have a hard time with rejection too, don't you?
Yeah. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I used to have a really hot temper. I know that's hard to believe now. When I was 20 years younger, I loved to fight, and I would fight over anything.
Well,
But
I love you fighters. Now you're in the good fight, bro. You're in the good fight. And
we're directing energy in the right direction.
yeah, you never played video games, but I wonder if Risk didn't have. My husband told me, that paladin thing. The paladins are the tanks, and then you have the healers, and there's in video games. I don't want to have them in our battle, but wizards and necromancers and all these weird, but in war you have your tanks, you have your tank people, your combat people, and then you have your intellectual people that are doing the intelligence. Then you have your recognizance people, your spies. Like, we got to figure out our system. We need to get it down with Liberty. I don't like labels and boxes and stuff like that. But on the other hand, it's part of the strategy. It's part of who we are. And we're being revealed as who we are. And that girl that was talking about the board meetings and flagging the flag and stuff, her points are valid. But what she needs to understand is not everybody can wear a face diaper. So she needs to try to come up with a solution different than just comply and go in and do it. No, it's called get someone in your group who can do that, right? Don't sit here and try to force us all. Are you leaving?
No.
I'm leaving soon. Did you want to go to town today?
I can.
Okay. Don't try to force us all to be the same or lecture. We are all grown adults here.
That's right.
We know how to deal. And you know what? The other thing is to go into a board of supervisor meeting and to kiss their damn ring. I'm sorry. No. Ain't happening. So they're hoity-toity. So they're professionals. Yeah, I'm blue collar, baby. I'm 26 years, business owner in 3 counties. I've sweat, blood, teared. I've earned my place in my town, and I'm about to take it and help these people see the truth. They're not going to snuff me out here. There's no way. I'm a tiny, you know what I am? I am big fish in small pond here. If you're just a little bit loud, I brought up the big flag to one of the music things. I made the paper, whatever. It's not the paper, but internet sensation, viral. People are going, why is that girl carrying the flag? I said, I never leave home without it. I mean, you don't hardly have to do anything to get noticed. And I don't want to get noticed. I just want people I want them to hear this side of true wellness and true truth, true information. Like oxygen is good for you. Hugs are good for you. Gathering is good for you. Celebrations of graduations, life, dignity with death. This is what we do. We do not treat our people like they are government subjects. We are not under the queen here. So, we the people, you guys, we the people. Check out, did I share that red, white, and blueprint? Because I really got to go. I don't want Genevieve waiting on me too long. Did I drop your link too, honey? I don't think I
don't know. I can't watch chat at all.
No, okay.
I can, but I'm driving again. You know how, man.
Yeah, but I'm glad you showed your face because I like seeing those headphones and those glasses and that cigarette of yours. I hope you get your doggy back, and I hope you're able to keep her. But God's will be done with all that. We'll see, right? What happens? We'll see what happens.
I really don't need the dog because if I start traveling around and trying to do what I really want to do with this channel, it may be. Well, I know, but it is a little bit of a struggle sometimes because you have to make sure you got your stuff, and
You're right.
And I can go 11 hours without using the bathroom. You can't do that with an animal. That's cruel.
Right. Sure. You do brag about that 11 hours.
Years of practice. I got a bladder the size of a trash can.
Oh man. I'm going to drop, what am I dropping here? I forgot. Oh, the red, white, and blueprint, you guys. State of Jefferson. These are good podcasts. These guys are leading the way in Shasta County. But I really got to go. I love y'all for stopping in. I'll be back with my nurse friend around 12:15. And I'll see you later, Travis. Thank you for always being here for me, buddy. I love y'all so much. Robert, Crystal, Nan, we got the best people. I hope Kim Young hears this. I hope Kim Young can forgive me for being so reactive. That's what I'm gonna call it, is reactive, and it's a poor reaction. And we all need grace for those. That's what I wanted to share with that marriage counseling story, but I'll do it later. I love you. I get kisses all day. Kisses all day.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I'll share it with you. Mike. Dang it. I gotta go meet Genevieve. But I want to share with you. I'm gonna share that marriage counseling story later. I'm gonna see Justin later. We have a lot of work to do. Justin and I have been planning masterfully. And I love you, Mike. Love you, Chuck. Love you, Kay. Love you, Travis. Crystal.
Love you too.
All y'all who hung out with me. I know I'm not that exciting. Lily. And I'll see you later, Travis Ferdy.
Oh, okay. You have a good day. I'll see you on your other one, I'm sure.
I can't pull myself away from these people. I love them so much. Okay, you guys. Bye.